Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 11 of Direwolf20's server play series. Hanging out on the server right now, and we have an awesome build plan for today. Right now online, Eddie Ruckus, Soren, Zeldo, and Neptune Pink, and I think that's everybody on TeamSpeak. Is anybody else here? Tog's on, isn't he? Where was he?
Yeah, he is.
Alright, cool.
I'm just checking stuff out in single player
Nice.
at the moment.
So we cleared out a massive amount of land thanks to the filler, and what we're going to do here is set up some awesome automatic mob killing and spawning mechanics. Zeldo is completely out of his mind and filled up how many tier 5 shards, Zeldo?
I don't know, is it like 7 now or something?
Yeah, it's something like that. We've got one for Wither Skeleton, Blaze, Pig, Cow, Magma
8.
Cube, Chicken, and Spider. So we want to have like a bunch of stuff like spawning in the overworld here so that we can supply each other with, number one, a bunch of resources like, you know, leather and stuff from cows and meat. And then we can also supply some like other cool stuff. So that's the plan, I think. And I'm just cleaning up my inventory right now thanks to the ender pouch. Nice. Made a few changes to my sorting system I want to real quick cover. Everything's up here and running. We actually have 2 sorting machines pulling from the ender chest at a time because one was not enough. We've gotten a ridiculous amount of resources incoming from our quarry, which I want to go take a quick peek at. It's a little dark out, but yeah. I actually... Hey, somebody put this here. Awesome. Look how fast it's running because I put 7 biogas engines here. I figured, you know what? Now that we're getting lots of resources, let's go for broke. The quarry is cruising at a super speed. And what else? We've got a ton of stuff. Look at all... Look, dude, look at our metals chest. Holy cow. Have you seen this, Soren?
Yeah.
Like, I thought our metals chest was pretty full before, but holy cow. Well, we don't have much to worry about in terms of copper and tin anymore. We should actually get to the point where we start making one of those auto-blocking machines. And oh good, it's nighttime. So what I want to work on, how about I work on the Thaumcrafty stuff since I have all the research for that, and you guys start working on the room that we're going to set up for the spawners and stuff.
Hey, so I just remembered I have the skeleton and zombie one still at my house, so that's 10.
Oh, yeah. So what you're saying is you're even more insane than we thought.
Slightly.
Slightly. Awesome. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to start working on some stuff. So what do we need from Thaumcraft, basically? We need, like, at least 2 or 3 iron golems with visors on, right? Now, visors are another one of those cool add-ons for the advanced golemancy. So remember I showed you guys at the end of the last season here, we can get some iron golems that can actually attack people, and they're awesome. They require a lot of resources, though, so, you know, we'll do what we can. Which golem animation core should I go with? Do you guys care?
I don't know.
No, I don't care.
Like, I'm guessing strength means they'll do more damage, and I know intelligence, you can tell it, like... You know what? I think we have to go with intelligence. Yeah, I think we have to go with intelligence if we want him to attack friendly animals.
Yeah,
Smart
probably.
versions of this golem can be assigned a wider variety of targets, including creepers. Unfortunately, those golems are limited to melee combat only. All right, so if we want... yeah, iron golems will only attack monsters in the area unless we make them smart. So I have to go with intelligence scores. So I'm just going to go with like 2 or 3 advanced golems. Now the visor is a really cool upgrade for the advanced golem. It will also ensure that any foes attacked by the golem will drop experience orbs when they die. Cool. So by putting a visor on, it's going to drop experience orbs. And then finally, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a brain in a jar, which I've got one of these right here. Basically, what this thing does is any experience that drops anywhere near the brain. Do you know the range of the brain, by the way, Zeldo?
I believe it's the same as a player, which is about 5 blocks.
5 blocks? So we might need, like, a couple of these if we're going to have a, you know, an 11 by 11 room, right?
Well, you can push it with water. I don't know.
Please?
We could
I'm
push,
not very
what, the
pro on
experience?
those.
Yeah, I didn't want water in there, like, mucking up with
Yeah.
what the guys are doing. So, I don't know. We can try it with just one, and then we can try an upgrade. So I've got a lot of Thaumcraft research and work to do here. Like, that's where I'm at right now.
Did you want to use brains in this one, or we could just save the brains for the mob ones?
Well, the brains we want to put in this one because that'll be the easiest way to get experience, right? Because
Golems.
the mob one, we don't want to use the iron golems because they'll die.
Right, but we could use turtles.
We can use turtles. Let's do both. This way there's just a ton of experience. People can come, get a whatever
So
experience
do
they
you want to
want.
make the floor higher than people's heads so they can walk under it and hit the jars from below?
And
We could build like a basement underneath it,
yeah.
and then people can go
Okay,
down
we
to the
can do that.
basement and hit the jars from below. Or for like the friendly one, it doesn't matter. We could even have like a door that you can walk in. We could just have a door people can walk in and just go get the experience or whatever.
You want to do that? We can do that. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, we can always
Actually,
we can switch it up. Let's not
how
build
does
a
the jar-
basement yet.
How does the jar pick up experience?
Just like a player, it just absorbs it.
Cool.
And then when you right-click it, it just shoots some out at you.
I should make a wand of the thaumaturge at some point. That thing looks cool, but I need another star, so that is sad. Alright, so I'm going to get a bunch of Nitor first. So, refreshing my memory on Nitor, I need to get, I think it's 2 and 6, right? Yeah, 2 coal and 6 of these each. So if I went with 36 and 6 coal, or no, 12 coal, that ought to do. Good job, golems. Do your thing. My golems are so cool.
Nice.
We need to get the grass over here, Soren.
That's easy. Give me a second.
And then for the core, and YouTube, I'm not going to record the entire crafting process, so I'll come back once I've got pretty much everything I need. Alright guys, I'm back. I've made a couple animation cores, and I'm ready for my very first Iron Smart Golem. Yoink. Nice. One down and a few more to go. Awesome. I'm thinking I might want to like purposely throw a bunch of other stuff in here. How am I doing here? Rock and binding and meat. Alright, I gotta clean this up a little bit. I'll be back. Alright guys, got a bunch of aspects in here. I got my 3 iron golems. I'm making my very first visor accessory. Sweet. And the golems are taking care of all my stuff. Awesome. Now I need another one, or 2 or 3. And for these visor accessories, they're not too bad actually. Lots of iron is used for all this stuff, but I mean they're iron golems with iron armor, so you would think, yeah, makes sense.
Oh, you gave him the iron armor upgrade?
Well, I'm giving them just the visor, which is an iron, kind of like an iron helm type deal. That should be everything. Now I gotta do the armor. I'll just drop coal on the ground. And that is visor number 2. Nice. One more. And we'll be back when we're ready to put this all together, guys. Thank you, Zeldo, for bringing a wisp in here. Very kind.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, recording off. Alright guys, we're back, and Zeldo and Soren have made a lovely spawner cage house right here. We're going to get this guy out of here. We don't really need the... Do we need torches in here? I guess we do. We'll leave them in the corners, but I don't want one in the center there. That's not going to work, because we have to run this stuff. Jacketed wiring connects up to the spawners. It connects directly, right? We don't need a redstone wire in between?
Nope. It should connect.
You need a redstone wire.
Really?
Yeah, I made quite a few of them.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they connect better with a redstone wire. Nice. Now, the jacketed cabling here, are we going to connect that to some bundled cabling, I think, right? And I have a cool idea for the control system for this thing, but I don't want to spoil it just yet.
Zelda, do you mind going to the rubber tree farm and pick up my stuff? Because I can't seem to respawn.
I'll come get
Yeah,
it.
sure.
I got you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright guys, Zeldo made some cabling here while I was getting a couple other things ready, and I think we should be in pretty good shape here. So what I want to set up is the following. I guess I'll go white, yellow, red for now. I don't know if we need the orange, but we'll see. So I'm going to run this line like so. I guess we want to have a connector here, and a connector here. Is that how we want to do it? And then probably... See, I didn't really want to use any half slabs here to cover stuff. So what I could do...
I made the orange forgetting that white was the color.
So what I could do maybe is just want to try and be compact here. I don't like that either.
If you go down one more level, you could do that.
Yeah, no. I need, do you have 2 more stone brick jacketed wire? Or,
I
you know
have
what?
wool.
No, I can do it. Hang on. I got it. I have a saw on me. I have a saw and a red alloy ingot. Cool. This will hopefully be pretty awesome when we're done with it. Alright, so now we've got this connected to white. And you know what? I'm going to need a cover strip. Hang on. I can make that. There we go. Connected to yellow. And then the red one.
Or Soren.
Yeah, Soren's having some connection issues at the moment. How you doing, buddy?
Well, besides the connection, dude.
And then we should be able to run this just like this, I think, right?
Are you in a dorm, Soren?
I am.
Can you get him to reset like the master switch? Because obviously
No.
it's messing.
It's more or less at night everyone wants to use the internet at once.
Yeah, I know, but if it wasn't this bad last semester, I can't imagine why it would get so much worse.
More people in the springs or more people.
That many more?
A lot of people work during the fall. I don't know. I'll see if I can figure it out tomorrow or the day after.
I'm encroaching upon my Thaumcraft room here. That shouldn't be too much of a problem to solve, though.
It seems perfectly fine during the midday.
We'll call the... I'm sure you have some kind of IT team and see what they say.
Right.
Alright, let me figure out how I want to run this if we're going to have it behind the wall here and we're that close to the Thaumcraft room. Hang on one sec, we'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back and we're here to make a brain in a jar. Woot! Hey cool, I got my bucket back for that. Nice. Is this dude out of like little containers to carry around? I'll have to make some more for him. Poor little guy.
Oh, does this containers break?
No, he uses them every time he carries liquid around.
Oh.
Files.
Yeah, but he'll
And
collect
same
them
thing,
automatically.
if you carry liquids around, you use them.
Cool. I got all kinds of good stuff in here. Alright, so let's go outside. So we've got our setup here, right? So I've got these things leading to the ground. I'll probably put covers around them, like, eventually. And I've got a nice little lever set up here. Maybe I should put the levers on the outside of the wall for a moment. This is actually going to get changed. We have a really cool idea for a control system for this, but we'll get to that momentarily. Let me move these levers. So one more thing I need from my Thaumcraft is a wooden perceptive golem. He's going to have a nice long range and he's going to be able to pick up items. The reason for this is we want to collect all the items that are going to come from our farms. So we're getting really close to being able to set this farm thing up. So let's go ahead and put down a relay here. And I should have a screwdriver in my bag. That ought to connect nicely. And I have a bunch of stone brick covers. Guess what those are for. And we'll get the dirt cover back up here if I can get it out of my digger's bag. Oh, thank you for carrots.
No problemo. I
Alright,
ended up
so-
making like 6 stacks too many.
Oh, Soren's back with us.
Kind of.
Oh, you already got these covered. Good job. Good sidekick.
I don't know if I would go that far.
I definitely would.
Mildly adequate sidekick.
No way.
That's
He's
a lot
awesome.
harder to say.
Soren is the best. You will incur the wrath of YouTube if you say he's not a good sidekick. You know that, right? So that looks pretty fancy, right? So all I gotta
before
do,
that happens, I
check
must
this
say I
out.
was
So you haven't
joking.
seen these golems yet, Zelda?
I've seen them, I've never used them.
You just right click on an inventory and any items that fall on the ground nearby, he'll go pick up and put in that inventory. So we're testing the range right now to make sure the Perceptive can get it from this far away. So hopefully
Oh,
he can
he's
get him
stuck
from
in
the
a
furthest
block.
corner. He'll find his
Oh,
way
you
around.
unstuck him.
He'll figure it out. He's smart. Good job, little buddy. So some dirt should go landing in the bottom left, I guess. Is probably the closest inventory. Yeah, it is. Cool. So I think we're like kind of ready here. Except for this wisp flying around. What's up, wisp? I guess he's not hostile? Oh, you got him. Nice. Did you get him?
No, they're like almost impossible to catch. They're really difficult.
Nice. Alright, let's do this. You ready? So I've got the spawners turned on. I'm going to place inside this room here, the jar. I'm going to place it right in the center, kind of, like right here. I think that's a good spot, right? And then the iron stone golems, it doesn't really matter where we place them, I don't think. So I'm just going to kind of place one and then give him a visor. Cool. Look how awesome he looks with the visor. That is neat. And these guys are brainy, so I can go ahead and give them instructions like attack animals. So let's see. Animals. We probably don't want them attacking creepers, so we'll just say animals, yes. Cool.
The forge.
All right.
User left
I know,
your
right?
channel.
Totally. So what are we going to put here? Like anything in particular, or it doesn't matter? I don't think it matters. All right. So the levers are on at the moment. Oh, catch it. Zelda, catch it. Get him. He caught it.
You
Good
have
job.
like a 1 pixel area to catch these.
Pretty much.
All right, you ready to hook it up? So you've got the shards, right, Zelda?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and plug them in. Doesn't really matter to me which ones you put them in. So there's cow. And these are all tier 5, right? Pig
Oh yeah.
and chicken. Nice.
Yeah, my inventory tweaks was leaking.
So now, if I go ahead and leave that room there, and I'm going to close the door for a sec just with cobble. Okay, you've got some of the fancy glass. Here goes nothing. I'm going to flip on this lever, and let's see which one that spawns. Ah, it's chickens. Nice. And they're attacking it.
That's a lot of chickens.
That was
Cool.
fast.
That is awesome. And look, the iron golems are attacking it. The wooden golem's going to collect all the good stuff for us. Nice.
We
You
may
might-
need more wood on wooden because that's a lot of drops.
Yeah, we might need more wooden golems. Also, they kind of get stuck on the spawners. Do we want to
Yeah,
put the
you're gonna have to
spawners
put-
flush with the ground?
I would think that would look cool.
Does that work better? Asnor had his above, so I assume that's how he...
He also
He
had
Pistons.
pistons.
Right.
Let's do ours
So-
flush with the ground. It should be easy to fix.
Yeah.
So go ahead. We'll be back in a sec, YouTube.
How'd you?
All right, we've made it flush with the ground. So now let's try the pig spawner. So that should allow pigs to spawn. Nice. Get the pigs. Dude, the golems are going to town. That is awesome.
There's a lot of pigs.
That is hilarious. All right, we're turning this off for a second now. This is not
This
the
is
type
gonna
of thing we want to leave on all the time.
I never actually use these.
Tier 5
Oh my
spawners
gosh.
are ridiculous, but awesome. And
Wait,
look,
we
the
need like
brain is
14
collecting all the
iron
experience, it looks like. Soren, you might be too close. I think you're stealing the experience orbs.
They spawn 6 at a time.
Tog, you're a little too close too.
I think they're too far from the brain at this point.
You think so?
No, they don't go through solid objects, Star.
Well, yeah, no, but you're too close. They're trying to come to you, even though there's an object in the way.
They'll try to go through transparent blocks so that they can get through
Alright.
stairs and stuff.
Cow time.
But I thought you said you made those flush. I'm
No,
a little
those are flush,
confused
but-
as what you can.
We placed
what
it on the
you
ground.
built.
We'll just go with that.
Yeah,
Oh,
push it on.
where were they
We had it like
before?
one block
One
above.
higher.
Oh,
We may make
Weird.
it flush, but I want to test that single player.
I'm fairly certain that the soul shards don't spawn above, so I don't know how well that'll work.
Yeah, I would go test right now, but this is the best connection I've gotten so far, so I'll disconnect later.
Yeah, there you can see that brain in the jar is not gonna cut it.
Yeah, we might need another brain or two.
That's why Soren or Asnor must have had his above so he could have a smaller spawn area so that he could collect the experience with one jar.
Could be. I would like to see
I
how much
need to add-
experience we've got so far. So what do you do? Left
need
or
to-
right click the brain to get the experience out?
Right click will drop a little bit. If you break it, it drops it all.
Yeah.
Right click will drop a little bit.
Yep. I need to make liquid XP.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool.
I suggest just breaking it.
Yeah.
2 left clicks will break it.
Oh yeah. I think I got most of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Dude, look at how many resources we got already. It's ridiculous. Look at that,
That's
dude.
why I was gonna upgrade them.
That is crazy. Alright, so what do we want? 4 brain in a jars in here then? Or
Yeah, like 1 in each corner should do it, I would think.
like I would think maybe like if we wanted to be efficient about it, we would have like 1 here, 1 here, right? 2 from each wall.
Oh yeah, that would work.
And 1 something like this.
Ah.
So we need a few more brains, guys. We'll be back once we get them. Alright guys, we made them actually totally flush with the ground, and now it seems to be working even better. And the experience orbs are not having any problems with the brain in a jar. So we just flipped on the lever. We're spawning a bunch of pigs at the moment. Awesome. I actually want cows. We should put signs on these so we know which ones do what.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
wait,
moved
that's chicken.
around when we moved it again.
Yeah. Alright, so that's cow now. Nice. And the brain's collecting all the experience pretty good from, like, as far away as it can. Like, it's got a decent amount of collection radius. If you get too close to the glass, though, it'll, like, flow towards you instead of towards the brain. But I'm guessing eventually the brain will, you know, do its thing and collect it all. Yep, see, look, there it goes, it's going. See? All the experience orbs are flowing towards it.
so what happens if you turn them all on?
It'll all be
A
on.
lot of stuff.
There we go.
I don't think the golems are gonna be able to keep up anymore.
Oh, not
I
at
don't
all.
think I could.
That's hilarious. The
Man,
iron
they,
golems
like,
are the
one-hit
best.
chickens.
What's that?
They one-hit those chickens.
I know, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
they do.
I think we need more than 1 brain in a jar just for the amount of experience that it generates.
Okay.
It does a decent amount. I want to go in there now and see how much we got in the last moment or two. But I'm going to let the wooden golem collect all the stuff. What we're going to need is more wooden golems.
Maybe put a
Maybe some more iron golems.
What's happened already? He doesn't.
I mean, we can really have more of whatever.
I think the soul shards may limit themselves though, so the iron golem may not be an issue.
Yeah.
Besides
They're-
speed, but it goes pretty damn fast already.
I think
It
they're
does.
normal spawning limits, aren't they?
No, they're higher.
For the amount spawned at once?
Yeah, it spawns up to 6, I think, on a tier 5. Maybe higher than
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
Well, I mean that's at the time, but I mean the total amount of that particular type of mob that can be within range of the spawner.
Oh
I
no,
know
because
there's a
if you move
vanilla
them just
limit.
slightly far away, it'll start spawning more. This
I just
looks
got
really
like half a dozen levels, maybe even a dozen. I wasn't even paying attention, but I got like at least 10.
And that was like, what, 2 minutes?
I know. That is cool.
You turned on the pigs.
I think they're all on? Okay, they're off again. Alright. I want to kind of work on the control system that we had in mind, though. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Because I don't like levers. Levers are boring. Alright, YouTube, we'll be back in a few minutes once we figure out what we're going to do here. Alright guys, we're back. You ready to see our awesome control system? Now you have to keep in mind that we're going to have a little bit of an expansion here eventually, and we're going to be controlling some other mob spawners like Endermen and Blazes and stuff, but here's what we got set up. Boom. Computercraft, touchscreen, monitor. All you gotta do is walk up and right click on the name of the animal you would like to have killed. Boom. And his name will turn green and chickens start spawning. Ha! How cool is that? Right click again to turn it off. Nice. And the same will work for pigs. And of course you can turn all three on at the same time if you want, and all three will spawn. So it pretty much works like, any combination. So if I want, just chickens and cows for the moment, it'll kill all the pigs here, and we'll see that we'll have only chickens and cows spawning. How cool. So the Computercraft touchscreen monitors are pretty awesome, I think. Like, really pretty awesome. And I think I'm at the point right now where I need, like, either more golems or I have to throw, like, a speedy golem in there. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that just yet. But we can see the brainy jar thing there trying to scoop up all the experience. It's doing a good job. The wooden golem is just way too slow. Like, we're going to need at least 2 or 3 of them. Or we're going to need, like, some speedy ones. I think I'm going to make, like, 2 or 3 speedy wooden ones and get them going. Let me go do that real quick. I should be able to pull that off real fast. Alright guys, we're back. Got 2 wooden fast golems. These guys are going to help supplement what the other guy's doing. So, let's go ahead and put him in here and just see how we make out. 1, 2. Nope, come on. Get on the inventory. There we go. They'll crowd it up. Alright, you guys ready to try this now? Zeldo, flip on the farms for me.
Okie dokie.
Huzzah. Dude, look at them zip around. That's so cool.
Those are really fast.
I love golems. They're the coolest. Yeah, they're definitely better. Fast ones are the way to go.
Yeah, that guy just moved a pig out of his way to pick up the other dead pig.
Nice. I wonder how much experience we've got going on in there already.
I don't know.
You know what we need now is
quite a
more
lot.
iron golems. Like,
I know, that's what I was saying.
Alright, I'm going to turn these off for a minute. We'll let everything clear out. I want to see how well the wooden golems are really picking up, so I'm going to let everything die, and then we'll see the wooden golems pick it all up, I think. We can give them clothes, too, and that'll make them have little buffs.
Right now, they're pretty much picked up along with the kills.
Yeah. See, I think having 3 in there is, like, ideal.
Yeah, because there's so many different kinds of items.
Yeah. It's perfect. I love golems. They're the coolest.
We're up to 5 stacks.
Look, Todd,
of
all the
meat now.
experience is trying to get to you.
Well, I was standing up against the fence.
There it
And
goes.
some of it's going. It's all going to you now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
once
all
you
mine.
broke. Once you broke the glass.
Experience is mine. I'm drunk on power. So you said if I break the whole thing, it drops it all?
Yep.
Oh wow, yeah, that was quick.
How many
38
levels?
levels at this point. That's cool. I gotta go enchant
Jeez.
something now.
I usually, when I break mine, get like 170.
Really? Holy
Yeah,
cow.
I let mine run longer than that, though.
We're gonna have to start voiding all the stuff and just collecting the experience.
Yeah, we can make it so these fill up and then go to a void pipe or something.
That would be cool. Alright guys, I think we've definitely hit a good wrapping up point for this episode, but note in future episodes we're going to have other kinds of mob spawners here. We're going to have a blaze, we're going to have an enderman, we're going to have kind of like every type of mob spawner, and me and Zelda are kind of talking about how we want to, set them up. And then we're going to have to modify this computer program just a little bit. We kind of made it modular. It's actually really compact. Why don't I paste spin it for you guys?
That was mostly direwolf.
Yeah, Zelda helped out some, but I'm going to paste spin it for you guys. Like, we kind of team efforted this, the two of us. So this is pretty straightforward. Wraps up to the monitor on top, sets the text scale to 1.5, defines a table called mob. And the mob bracket name is another table. And inside that, we store a frequency, whether or not it's active, and the frequency is the redstone frequency out the bundled cable, and the Y and X min and max of where you click on the monitor here. Okay.
You gonna add the display in there?
Yeah, I'm kind of explaining the code, but I'm not using push to talk. And then we fill the table with information like chicken. Its redstone bundled cable is red, and the X and Y coordinates that you can click on to activate the chicken, cow, and pig. So that's how it works pretty much. And then we fill, this guy kind of fills the background text in the position we specify. Not too hard. And then what we do is we loop through all the names and the information of the names, and if they're active or not, we set the color to being lime versus red. So this is actually some pretty well-written code, I think. So that's what we do there. And then we have to adjust the y equals y plus 2. That's not going to work down the line, but we'll get that cleaned up later. And then right now it's checking x and y. So what happens is after you right-click on it, it takes the x and y coordinates of where you clicked, and that's where it sets whether the thing goes from active to not active, etc. Cool. And then we set the output after we check it. So this is setting the color output on the back. And here's the main program. It fills the table and then sets the wire to all be false. Note that when we first start the program, everything is set to false. That's because we want no pig spawners on during a reboot. So like if the server goes down and comes back up, we want to make sure all the pigs and all the other spawners are disabled. And then we clear the screen, we output everything to it, and then we sit here and wait for somebody to click on it. When somebody does click on it, we print out the X and Y on the computer, and then we check where it was clicked. We set the bundled output wire, sleep for a little bit, and then start over. Not too shabby. So rebooting, and it should come right up. Cool. So that is the code. And with that, we definitely have to sign off, because way past wrapping up point. Time to go. Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Direwolf 20 Server Play. Thank you, Zeldo, for all the soul shards. I think these will be put to good use as we kill lots of cows and chickens and pigs. Awesome. Yeah,
Just
we
worth it
definitely
watching
we need more iron golems. That's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're at. More iron golems.
I don't think we understood how many at tier 5 can spawn.
Yeah, it's a little much. All right, guys, take it easy.